Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Krusteaz Chocolate Cupcake Batter. It says pour, bake, and enjoy. Makes up to 8 cupcakes. It is new. This was $5.49 at Kroger. So what you want to do, it says prep. Line standard cupcake muffin pan with liners or lightly grease each cup. Makes up to 8 cupcakes. You can make a cake. So if you don't feel like, I've got my cupcake tin out here with my liners. I have my little Halloween liners, that's all I have. If you don't feel like making cupcakes, you can make a cake. You can make a 9-inch round cake, which to me sounds so much easier because all you do is you get your 9-inch round pan, you grease it, and then you pour this in there, and it's so easy. This, you have to make sure you get an equal amount of batter in each one. So, for this one, the chocolate cupcakes, I'm going to make cupcakes, but they also, Kevin looked it up on their website, they also have a vanilla cupcake batter. If I find that one, I'll probably just make the cake when I do that one. And then they also have a brownie mix too. So if I can find those, I will be reviewing those as well. But you want to preheat your oven to 375 for the cupcakes. Now it's only 350 if you're making the cake. It says cut the pouch open at top corner. Pour batter into each cup, filling 2/3 full. That's where the cupcake thing is like, I don't enjoy it. And then for cake, like I said, you're just literally dumping it out in a pan. So, we have to cut it. It does have little lines right here. So I'm going to cut it right where they say. And I'm just going to start pouring this in here, and we'll see how it goes. Did use all that. You saw how I rolled it up as I went, and it honestly, it was a lot cleaner and neater than I thought. It was very controlled. It wasn't running all over the place, so I'm glad about that. So now it says you want to bake these for 18 to 23 minutes. I'm going to put mine in for 20 minutes and check on them. But then when we come back, I'll let you know how long they actually took to bake. So this is how they looked. I left them in for 20 minutes total and no more because they look really nice to me. This one just barely overflowed, but you can see they made 8 full. When it said up to 8, I was worried that it was really gonna be 7, but not 8. Honestly, it's just 8 full cupcakes. So once these cool off, we'll be back to give them a try. As much as I filled these up and how full they are, I can still feel, like up in here, I can still feel some chocolate in here. So that's amazing. You buy this, and it was near the butter, wasn't it?
It was right next to where the packaged cookies are.
Yeah, in Kroger,
not packaged,
the
like
refrigerated.
The refrigerated cookies. Yeah, they're like the take and bake, like you take them out of the package and you just put them on the thing and bake them.
And it's nice because it sits up. It was actually still in the box, and they just put the whole box up there. But it sits up where you can see it, and that pink color really catches your eye. And so that's where we bought this.
I searched around for the vanilla and the brownie, and nobody around us had them yet. So give them a couple days, maybe they'll have them.
And this says on here, tips. Cool completely before frosting. If desired, add your favorite mix-ins. I didn't want to do that.
Like chocolate chips or something
right.
like that.
I didn't want to do that. Add M&Ms or peanut butter chips or anything to it because we want to try it the way it is.
So you would have to squirt it out into a bowl and stir the mix-ins in, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can like sprinkle
so there goes the ease and convenience of having it in the pouch.
Yeah.
That totally, but they've already put in egg or whatever. Yeah. So you don't have to. So the mix would be pre-prepared. But yeah, you would have to, if you wanted to add mix-ins, you'd have to dump it out into a bowl and do that. We looked for Krusteaz brand
Like
frosting. Like did we see any packets of frosting we could buy? And we didn't see any, so we did not buy frosting because we just want to taste the flavor in this. If they had made some kind of a frosting mix, we would have bought that to go with it.
Yeah, like one of the frostings, like a pack that you just add milk to or something like that.
Right.
They just didn't have any of
No, they didn't have anything like that. So this says, do not eat raw batter. Use batter within 7 days of opening. Store leftover batter in refrigerator in airtight container. So don't just sit this in the refrigerator.
Put it in a Ziploc bag or something.
Must be kept refrigerated to maintain safety. Product can be frozen for up to 4 months if frozen by use by date. If frozen, thaw completely in refrigerator before use. Do not microwave. And so they are out of Seattle, Washington, and Krusteaz.com. So one cupcake, 64 grams is 220 calories. Of course, you would have to weigh that if you really care.
I think you did a pretty good job of getting them pretty even.
Well, I'm never sure of the size at first.
Yeah, you never know.
So this is 20 minutes exactly in our oven.
They came out of the paper is really nice.
Yeah, they did. I didn't spray them or anything. Oh yeah, that's really nice.
A perfect bake.
Yeah, I think so too.
On cupcakes, I always like the top. That little crust that gets on the top.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
It's like a little sugary, crusty, like crunchy crust. It's a nice flavor. It's sweet. It's sweet. Has a decent chocolate flavor.
Mm-hmm. It's very fluffy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for you not to have mixed it, all the air and stuff in there, it's really fluffy.
I like that quite a bit.
Yeah, you know, and usually cake. If you think about it, cake by itself is usually not that great. I mean, it's okay, but it's really made by the frosting. Mm-hmm. This is not bad for just cake. We
have a granddaughter that has said for her birthday she would like a cake with no frosting. Mm-hmm. She
doesn't want all the sweets. She just wants the cake.
She eats healthier than we do. She eats a lot of fruits and stuff like that we don't. And so she's not used to all the sweets that we're used to. And she would like a cake with no frosting.
You could easily make one of these.
She would really like these cupcakes. Mm-hmm. This is a darker chocolate. But it's not bitter. No, and not at all.
It's not brownie-like bitter.
No. But it also is light. It's very light and fluffy, and it doesn't feel heavy. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm impressed with the other textures that came out.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit. So if I find the, I'm going to leave it there right now. If I find the vanilla version, I'm going to do the cake.
Yeah, see how it turns out.
Yeah, the brownies were perfect. They were not hard. You saw that.
The cupcakes.
The cupcakes, not the brownies. The cupcakes were perfect. They were not hard to do. But I would like to see how a cake turns out and how it bakes through and through. And then brownies, if I find the brownies, I'll be making those as well. Mm-hmm.
We'll take a look around.
And hopefully they're going to sell these in more places than just Kroger.
The only place that I did just a general internet search for them, the only place that listed that was Kroger. Right now, at least.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll be letting you know if we found them anywhere else for sure. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.